Every step of this world trip has taken us further away from home, to places we never expected to see.
2 years ago, I would never have understood how much this journey would change me.
This is why we travel. This is the reason that we're out here. We flew 7 hours from Moscow out to Ulan-Ude. After having seen a lot of Western Russia from St. Petersburg and Moscow, we got a good flavor of European Russia. We wanted to see what the other side of Russia was like, what the Asian side was like. We're traveling around with a Russian named Bogdan, a connection we got from the Russian base in Antarctica.
This is where the adventure kind of begins. The long trek into Siberia.
It is the Trans-Siberian, and that kind of marks the beginning of the rest of our journey. Even though we're only taking it a very small portion of its entire run, we're going to backtrack a little bit towards Lake Baikal into Irkutsk, and then from there it's the gateway to the rest of northern Siberia.
I'm just kind of glad that we actually had a chance to rest, because I think we need it, because the next couple of days are going to be pretty intense, and we need a lot of energy.
We finally reached Lake Baikal, and it looks like hitting the ocean, except that it's right now one huge frozen block of ice. We're gonna get on a hovercraft.
I'm geared up. There's no way I get any warmer than what I am right now unless I was standing in a fire.
I tried to convince the driver to let me drive just for a little bit, so I'm working on it. I'm not sure about vodka. Coming to the very end of winter, there are spots up near the coast that start to thaw first. The thick ice that we're on right now is totally safe to stand on.
What's the chances of me driving this thing?
Tell me, have you been drinking since morning?
You gotta work some magic for me, dude. Just like 5 minutes. Brother up, man. Brother up.
Let's get in, not waste time.
Oh my, oh
my. No, don't touch the pedal. Only the wheel, the steering wheel.
You ever been driving in the snow, right? And like your car gets out of control and you gotta get a fishtail? That's how it is. Can I turn a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Ask him how I did. How'd I do?
Как нормально более-менее получилось? Нормально. Первый раз пойдет. For the first time, it's normal. Okay.
There's never any compliments. It's always, how did I do? He's like, for the first time, that's normal.
It wasn't operating the fan, so if you did touch the fan, maybe you would just screw it up.
If you fell into the ice and you're drowning and I saved you, you probably wouldn't say thank you. You would say, no sense back here.
How did it?
To get an idea of just how big Lake Baikal was, we were able to travel about halfway across.
First I got to drive a hovercraft, now I get to bomb around on a snowmobile all day. Yeah, I think I'm living the hard life here, you know?
Perfect ending to our first taste of Siberia. from here, it only gets tougher. There's a place a few hundred kilometers northeast of Yakutsk, and it's known as the Pole of Cold. And they call it this for obvious reasons. It's the coldest inhabited place on Earth outside of Antarctica.
What do you think of that?
Wow. Justin's favorite.
This for you, man. There you go. Let us toast for Lake Baikal.
Lake Baikal.
Yeah, because we're just in the middle of it and drinking vodka. This is the best experience I've had in this area.
Cheers. Into my now frozen hand. Frozen hand. So what kind of fish is this?
This is omul that we smoke out there.
Omul.
Just like 200 meters under us. That's what they say.
Wow.
So they're using nets for getting this fish.
Don't even ask.
Sorry. It's like half frozen. This is the fish eggs of the Omul. Essentially a Lake Baikal caviar. Justin just wandered off. I think it's the sight of this stuff.
So this is the place where we left. We're definitely in the middle of Baikal. We got the depth measurements right here. 1,310 meters. So it's 1 kilometer and 310 meters down.
Almost a kilometer and a half
Almost
to the
a
bottom.
kilometer and a half to the bottom.
The sixth of the world's fresh water is from here.
Definitely.
There is more fresh water in what I'm standing on right now than in all of the Great Lakes of North America combined.
Just bombing around on snowmobiles all day, bombing around on hovercrafts. Bogdan's got this place locked down. God, do we have to do this? Look how cold that looks. You're never sure what's gonna happen. Even when you think you have something planned, he throws a curveball at you.
Okay, so you grab your cats. The cats are needed to not to get overheated.
All right.
Right.
Shall we do it then? Let's get this punishment going.
This is not a punishment. Thank you, sir.
That's how tough Russians are. This is relaxation.
See that dry grass?
You just sit on the grass?
Yeah, just like this. Actually, you're supposed to be naked. It's gonna be the first.
What?
Okay, legs should be there.
Hey,
And
wait.
you just grab a seat over there.
You can sit and watch.
Oh, wow.
You can see them watch. One man beating each other.
Face down, ass
on
up.
the ground.
Below the waistline.
Hey, yo, hey, yo. I think we're really bonding.
That's the worst part of it.
Feels so good. One more?
No, okay.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that feels good.
It's no surprise that the camera's fogging up because it's like a sauna in here. All right, let's do it. Hurry it up.
Oh my God.
You gotta do that too.
We're going to fly all the way up north to the town of Yakutsk, and the goal from there is to drive by road and hopefully make it to the Pole of Cold. It's kind of mayhem right here in this little building trying to get our baggage.
As they say, this is the most unpleasant place on Earth.
This is where the adventure really starts off.
And this is where it's going to get really cold. Already the temperature was really, really cold as soon as they showed off.
This is our guide, Simeon. Nice to meet you. Здрасте.
This is how we got noticed. There's us. This is our vehicle that we drive around Siberia. We've already noticed there's a couple custom things to it, like a insulated bumper. All the windows, it's taped all the way around to keep the heat in.
We have a full day in Yakutsk, and it's not the most tourist-friendly place in the whole world, but one of the few things we can do today, go check out the Institute of Permafrost. Get geared up, boys.
Nice how you get the men's jacket and we get these women's jackets.
Hey, some people would pay a lot of money to, yeah, exactly. It's just a rapper's jacket.
Yo, 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 what's up, man?
See some gold teeth now.
Yo, 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 check it out. We're going about 12 meters down into the ground. It's going to be crazy. It's going to get out of hand.
It's natural mammoth tusk.
This would be a nice grill for my jacket.
I was gonna say, you are
mammoth grill.
gonna need crunk if you try to bite through that. We're about 12 meters under the ground right now, and this is the entrance to a tunnel that they've drilled down and in. It took about 4 years to dig this hole.
Well, this is where I keep all my diamonds. Got a diamond house.
And this is permafrost. It's concrete.
There's a lot of challenges that the people of the city of Yakutsk have to deal with, you know, not just above the ground in the cold of the winter, but then below the ground as well. Dealing with frozen grounds, frozen sand, moisture in the sand. Thanks, bud. Thanks for getting me through that.
You know, when you're rolling thug life, you're on the bling. And most people have like wooden panels in their basement and stuff like that. You know, I'm rolling diamonds. Is this seriously the circus? There's actually a circus this far north?
The furthest north of any circus.
We just walked in the doors of this permanent circus here in Yakutsk. It's apparently really well known.
Security. We got security. We're goofing around.
If I'm not mistaken, they started it all without any financial support.
When I'm in love, that's what it feels like right there. Seriously. You're just floating around, just you and your girl, and nothing else matters. That's love, man.
Okay. This should be interesting. This lady's just bringing us right backstage of this circus. Like, we went right through the ring, and now we're backstage. I don't know where we're going. It's amazing, you know? You get to roll around like VIP sometimes when you have a camera.
I love horses. Kevin sometimes has horses don't love me. This is no funny.
Is that the X-ray machine from the airport here? You show up in a small place like this that's isolated, doesn't get a lot of visitors, let alone visitors with a TV camera. At the circus, we got approached and now we find ourselves at a bit of a press conference.
I'm psyched because they got cookies.
Oh, really?
This is a very special part of the world. I don't think too many people get to see it. Remarkable to see people live under some of the most horrendous climates.
I think there was a lot of interest for us to come to the northern parts of Siberia and to come into Yakutia region and be able to get out to some of the coldest areas on Earth and just experience them. It was really cool to see how much effort everybody's put into this, coming from a place like Moscow to come all the way out here and realize that this is the same country. Believe me, if you want a far-flung adventure, come out here and you'll be treated like royalty.
Bad idea.
We are just finishing up the packing process of our minivan, which is going to take us out to the Pole of Cold.
We're gonna be like over 1,000 kilometers with no roads, completely.
This is where the real fun begins.
I just hope we survive this one, because if we get into any car accidents or anything like that, or come into any trouble, we are in the middle of Siberia and there's no one to come save us.
Let's get in. Let's not waste time.
It should be an interesting drive. We're going to be driving down a large section of the Road of Bones.
This guy in front of me is Misha. He's our driver. He's the guy who owns this van.
Simone here behind me, he's actually from Oymyakon, which is the Pole of Cold. An accident.
Wow. First accident of the trip. And we've only been on the road for maybe
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, no more pavement. Pavement lasts the whole 15 minutes. Now we are on gravel road for the next 12.
Off to Oymyakon.
Oymyakon! Oymyakon!
We've been traveling along the Road of Bones, aptly named because of the terrible amount of pain, suffering, and death that happened. So many of the people who were prisoners in the Gulag building this road would freeze to death, and instead of giving them proper graves, they were simply steamrolled over.
They say on average, every 50 meters, a body's buried in that road. If they died, there was no ceremony for them. They just put them in the road.
Welcome to beautiful Hundaga!
It has the most charm as inside of a dead man's lung.
It's not like Yakutsk is the most picturesque city on Earth, but the further away you get from it, the more you appreciate it. Because you roll into a town like this, but there's work to be done here apparently, and people choose to do it. So for us, we choose to stay here for a night in beautiful Hundaga.
Da-da.
Outside it looks rather bleak, but inside it's cozy.
Smoky.
Smoky boredom. I guess we were here first. Boggy gets the old chariot.
Yeah, this is just a chair that's been converted into a bed.
We clearly marked our
I
territory.
called it. I said couch, and you said couch.
Okay, so here's the deal. For now, I have to go grab some food for us, because it is really a bad idea to visit a cafe.
Why? Why do you think it's a bad idea to visit the cafe?
Can you imagine, like, young guys living in this area, like, how curious they might be of a bunch of Canadian guys?
Like foo-foo curious or like BSL curious?
Curious, it depends. Curiosity depends on their level of alcohol in blood. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Curious, like, we're gonna get you curious.
Well, Morning. That wasn't the best night in my life. So now you can feel how cold it is here.
I like this kind of temperature. When the wind starts to pick up, if the wind starts to pick up at this kind of temperature, it can get really miserable. But right now, with the sun out, really still air, it's nice.
We're making our way closer to the Pole of Cold, and we have another 10 hours of driving today, and 10 hours of driving for us is like going to the mall. For the last day and a half, it's been the same scenery. Flat, almost like tundra. And finally, as you start getting close to the mountains, and as you start getting really close, it just opens up and you just start seeing like these beautiful mountains everywhere.
Occasionally you see some of these rickety old bridges that are built out of logs that are remnants of those original bridges that the Gulag prisoners built for the Road of Bones. Such a weird, sad irony that, the most wide open, vast, unpopulated area of the world became, one of the most notoriously cruel prisons. And this is a bit more of what I envisioned northern Siberia to be like. We're very close to the center of the Pole of Cold now, and this whole region really celebrates that together. One of those villages is the village of Tomtor, where we're going to spend the night, and we arrived the day before their biggest festivals of the year, Festival of Cold. Money's on number 4. Number 4.
They turned the TV on for us, and the first thing that came up was like reindeer drag racing.
It's mayhem, mayhem, mayhem. This Sunday. Reindeer racing.
It took us like all this time to get the satellite connection. The thing is, I think it's more than minus 30 outside. Because,
We got the satellite connection. Look, right here. This is all you need.
perfect, but there's no satellite connection for the phone.
Why would you need a phone at a moment like this when there's great television on right now?
Yeah, I understand. Really need to say to my wife that I'm cool for now because she's like on 4th month of her pregnancy. So she keeps worried about everything.
Just the plane outside of the road that we had to deal with on the way up here. This is as fancy as it gets. Now, is there a men's or a woman's? Wow, there's even a light in here.
It's nice to have these homestays because they're like actually the closest thing we have to an actual home. If you notice where everybody's sleeping, I can sleep beside a nice warm pipe. And Scott's like, oh, what bed do you want, the big one or the small one? I'm like, looked around, I'm like, well, the small one's right by the heater. I'm like, well, you know what, buddy? I'll take the small bed. You can take the big bed with no heater.
Cold, Ed. It's taken a while to get the old Olympic torch up and running. Smoking now. There are 5 tourists in attendance right now. Okay? There's Andre, there's myself, there's Justin, there's Bogdan, and there is our driver. The driver is the 5th tourist because he's from Yakutsk.
Everybody's waving. They're excited to see us.
Дорогие жители Мекония, спасибо вам огромное за замечательный теплый прием.
We'd like to thank everybody for letting us come out here and see the festival. We've come from far away to come here. It's been a long trek, and we are looking forward to the festival.
We just wanted to thank you for letting us come out here and be a part of your festival, and thank you very much for the warm welcome.
He did it. I knew you had it in ya.
Wow. That's pretty cute. Just like the real Olympics, it just turns into like 3 hours of interpretive dance.
Feel bad for that bear.
For the Pole of Cold, this is one of the best events I've seen.
When are you going to start dancing?
The further north we go, we seem to gather more and more attention, so we're just gonna have a little interview here and, give the people what they want. More Scott and Justin.
And a little bit of me.
Sprinkling of vodka.
As a translator only. We don't want you screwing it up, so just translate exactly what we're saying.
You think so? We are popular because of my speech, because thank you for a warm welcome. That's it. That's it. I told them about our route. How do you know about this place of Oymyakon?
I think just traveling this far north in Siberia is an adventure for all of us, and having the chance to push ourselves further in Siberia to see what exists out here is, that's a real treat for us. Not only are we doing a television interview, we're doing a newspaper interview.
Did you ever want to feel like a movie star for a day? Just fly all the way up to Yakutsk and then drive 20 plus hours from there to a little place called Tomtok. And you will be greeted like you've never been greeted before.
Go look Hollywood? I want to look Hollywood for this shot here. Go look it. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Hollywood. I'm going to be in Hollywood Squares next week. Come check it out.
The white team wins.
So who's it going to be? Me against you, Owen versus against Boggy.
I'm not going to do that.
Just because he doesn't want to do it, we should make him do it.
I'll tell you what, well, it'll be you versus me, and the winner will have to go against Bogdan.
I'm definitely not doing this.
It's Canada versus Russia. That's what we got to be thinking about.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not doing this.
You
because
have to, Bogdan.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Get low, get low.
You got it. He's getting tired, don't worry. Dig.
Russia versus Canada.
Now we're totally setting ourselves up for a huge failure. We just burnt ourselves out.
You are not going to do it. Dig, Bogdan.
Oh, Canada.
Because of our fame and popularity since we've come into this town, we have been asked to be judges. And judges for a beauty contest.
I'm figuring out this categories, this table. So what we have here is they're gonna show us a scene.
Okay.
Then we're having like a original costume. The third goes like for plastic.
You better translate that a little better, because where we come from, plastic means surgery. What kind of surgery they've had that to them?
It's in Russian actually. Plastic. Plastic is like how you act on your like flexibility. Flexibility. Yeah.
전화기에는 퀴즈 등록에 넣어서 그만둬라 여기입니다.
Вот вчера, например, показывали фильм, да, на Первом канале «Миллионер из трущоб». Часть денег я никогда мечтала съездить в Германию.
I think we've got 4 front runners.
All year they've been waiting for this moment. Put it in our hands. Crazy.
That's something I've been meaning to ask you for at least over a month and a half now. Might have to say I'm a little bit shy.
We're just totaling up the final scores here. It was actually a big change. I think maybe some crucial changes in the final round.
I never ever want to do this ever again. This is the hardest I've ever done.
Okay. 17. Yeah. Plus 16.
It's not just something you can just kind of breathe in and like, okay, watch it, and kind of like, oh, she's the cutest, blah, blah. It's like, you got to judge everything. The categories got pretty tough there for a while.
Winner. So this is Silver Crown that goes from the queen to another queen. This is the first prize. Real diamonds and real gold.
They actually wanted us to present it, but we didn't want to do it because we screwed up the girl's name and brought the wrong girl up on stage. We feel pretty bad.
Can't speak Russian.
True story.
We're not actually dressed for the beat on stage. That's the thing. Something's happening with the music out here.
Так, первая вице-мисс. Девушки из села Оймекон, Яндарине Скипцовой. Достойно принять участие в республиканском конкурсе «Мисс».
Yeah. Too much stress, too much of people's work in the palms of our hands.
I officially retire from judging from here on in.
do that, but on 2 conditions. The first condition, I'm going to be the head of the judge. That's true. And the second condition, I'm picking my own judges. Like, it's going to be like, if it is a beauty contest, there should be like young men who can choose.
They're spoken in true communism.
We spent enough time inside the van. 2 solid days, basically, of driving along the Road of Bones is about enough for us for now. So we're going to get out of the van. We're going to take a different means of transport.
We're just waiting here. We have some reindeer that are on their way up right now to visit us.
So we're going to take some of these reindeer out to one of the winter camps deep in the forest and hopefully spend the night there before making our way back to the Road of Bones and continuing on our trek. Kirill, Scott, nice to meet you.
Kirill? Justin. These animals are so friendly. They just, they're all just sitting here patiently waiting. Right here? It's so bushy. Oh, she's ticklish there.
I'm a little bit nervous about staying in the cold overnight, but I think these people will take care of us.
This is my sled. I can't get over how all of these sleds are just handmade.
Oh, come up here! Come up here! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. Oh, we're going down this. Hold on! How is it?
We're off to a bit of a rough start.
We're not even like 2 minutes into this, and my reindeer had an accident and lost a horn. We came out of the, as soon as we started coming our way.
Right, I've seen that.
Right by the wood pile, there's a post there. Well, he smoked his head up, smoked his antler off the post, and it fell off, and I grabbed it. I'm like, it's dripping. It's dripping stuff. Ugh. Is it possible to keep this? Souvenir? Давай. Getting through customs is going to be real fun with this thing. I don't know if this is the world's best roller coaster or the world's worst roller coaster. Here we go! I can't believe it. I thought it'd be so peaceful. It's not peaceful at all. It's fun. Here we go. Oh, please no. Whoa!
We've been riding for a couple of hours now. We've come to this patch of woods that we're going to set up camp at.
What we need water for tonight? What's we call fresh water?
Ice, baby.
We spent the better part of the day to get here. Where here is, only these guys really know. They're kind of like shoveling out a patch of snow, and then you're start constructing what's going to be our tent for tonight. My major concern for tonight is how warm are we going to be? These guys, they're used to it, right? So it's not a big deal for them. It's possibly going to get down to negative 30, and for us, that's pretty cold.
I feel myself as a Gulag prisoner, searching for dry wood here.
When we started this trip, we wanted to get to the middle of nowhere. The middle of nowhere is still somewhere for some people. People choose to live up here. People choose to make a life up here.
Here, buddy.
Give me some of those noodles.
Got it. Right here.
That's what you call country cooking right there.
This is gonna go down really nice. There's a nice big piece of reindeer in there. You know, we're just cozying up in here, getting your sleeping bags out. It's a lot warmer in here than it is outside if you walk away from the fire.
How do you make a good pillow? Here's a tip for you. Take whatever your sleeping bag was sitting in, fill it with the jacket you were sleeping in. Never mind your wallet, coins, all that. Doesn't matter. That adds to it.
It's a perfect end to a perfect Siberian day.
This is Oymyakon. This is what we set out to do, thousands of kilometers away in Baikal.
is it. We have reached the center of the pole of cold. There's not much here.
Cradle of civilization stands right in front of me.
So this is Rustam Gavrilovich. He's the mayor of this place.
The mayor of Oymacon.
Right.
At a certain date, which I'm about to find out, it dropped to negative 71 degrees Celsius.
Even more.
0.2.
I can't possibly imagine what it would be like to live out, not just one day, but averaging over 2 months, minus 50, minus 55.
Let us try to drink for the bull of winter. For his horns on his head.
From one side of Russia to the other.
From one part of Russia to the other.
You know, sometimes it's not about the destination, it's just getting to it. When you have little stops like this, it's like these little stops that make the trip memorable. For Bogdan, for the great adventure across Russia.
Let's shake on that. Thank you very much. It's about getting together with these guys again in 5 years, 10 years.
Has he ever experienced where if you spit, it'll be frozen before it hit the ground?
Полеонит. Вот, ледышка уже долетает до земли. Well, over...
Our country's gonna hate us.
The 3 days of driving along the road of bones and ways of living in the most brutal temperatures you could possibly imagine. The fact that we chose that adventure and lived it out.
You know, a lot of that is because of Bogdan, and Bogdan made this all possible. These bigger adventures and these bigger quests. But some of the things that we did with them were a first for him as well. So his eyes get that glimmer, the same glimmer that we get when we see something new. And that's the best part.
Step aside and save us. Sprawling vista of foreign flavor. He should know by now, danger.
We couldn't be getting any further away from Russia and Siberia if we tried. Or we're flying our way all the way down to the Indian Ocean, to the small island country of Sri Lanka, where we're going to see a lot more sun and palm trees and beach than we could ever imagine. Despite the fact that Sri Lanka has been battered by a civil war that's been ongoing for over 25 years, and we know that there's a lot more to countries than just what makes the news, and that's what's drawing us there.